It's 007 month here on End Credit Reviews. By the mid-2000s, the Bond franchise was in a dilemma. Although Die Another Day made a lot of money, it wasn't well received from critics and it was a bad movie in general. In addition, the Bourne movies were becoming popular and it showed that people wanted a more realistic and serious spy movie. They took this cue and decided to go back to the drawing board with Casino Royale. The new actor to play James Bond be layer cake actor Daniel Craig. When it was announced that Daniel Craig was going to be James Bond, people freaked out. One fact was that he was the shortest actor to play James Bond, only 5'10", but also because
you're too fucking blonde!
At one point, people were calling him James Blonde. Casino Royale is about new agent 007, played this time by Daniel Craig, is assigned to take down an arms dealer named Le Chiffre, played by Mads Mikkelsen. He then attends a high-stakes poker game at Casino Royale to win all of Le Chiffre's money from him. He is also attended by a lovely and mysterious woman named Vesper, played by Eva Green. Casino Royale might be different than most James Bond movies, but it's easily the best that I've ever seen. Seeing the Bond franchise go from Die Another Day to Casino Royale was a lot like how the Batman franchise went from Batman Robin to Batman Begins. This movie excels on action. One of the best scenes involves James Bond chasing a bomb maker through a construction site, then on cranes, and ends in an embassy. What makes this chase scene so authentic is the fact that the man he's chasing is actually one of the co-founders of parkour. This chase scene goes on for a good 10 minutes, but there's not a dull moment. I like how this random piece of paper hits this guy in the face and he doesn't break character. Even the scenes when he plays poker is very suspenseful to watch because we don't know who's gonna win. Another thing I liked was the relationship between Vesper and James. There's a scene when she helps him kill a bad guy and then she sits in the shower by herself, but then he joins her in the shower. This was a nice angle to show that James Bond isn't 100% cold and detached from emotions. Vesper was a nice throwback to the older Bond girls. Vesper was more simplistic in a good way and had more of a complex character. I actually have read the book Casino Royale myself. I know that it differs from the book a solid amount, but it's actually one of those rare moments where I prefer the movie to the book. One big gripe I have with this movie is the fact that the cutting frames effect comes up a few times. One minor one is the fact that I'm kinda mixed about the ending, but it's a movie I highly recommend. I give Casino Royale 3.5 stars out of 4.
The name's Bond. James Bond.